Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Thanksgiving. We certainly have a lot to be thankful for. Getting ready to play the Saints in a tough environment. The last time we were in that environment was the first preseason game last year, and we know how tough it is to play down there, and how talented their team is, how well coached they are, and what a winning tradition they have built there. So, we're kind of have a half a day today here on Thanksgiving, but the guys came in early, got a lot of work done, and we're progressing on schedule. Any questions?
Can you clear up what's going on with the quarterback situation right now?
Well, no decision has been made. We're hopeful that Alex gets cleared tomorrow, physically, and we're confident in both quarterbacks to be on the field, and Coach, we're always going to weigh all the information as we have it and make the best decision for the team at the time. But we have ultimate confidence in either. And, when you look at the Saints defense, as multiple as they are, it's very important that we get the proper attention paid to their personnel, their schemes, everything throughout the week. Very multiple. As we know, Steve Spagnuolo, who was most recently with the Rams, has a very multiple system on defense. There's a lot of unique blitzes, different looks you see, and it's not a cookie-cutter defense by any margin. So,
To clarify that Alex has not been cleared.
correct. Yeah, we're hopeful that he gets cleared tomorrow.
Even if he is cleared tomorrow, you guys are taking off tomorrow for New Orleans. Is that even enough practice time for him to play?
That's something that we've got to evaluate and make a decision on. But go ahead.
Well, it's just because he hasn't been cleared, he hasn't been practicing.
He has been practicing. He's not cleared for contact, but he's been practicing, looking sharp. Both quarterbacks are looking sharp. There's maybe a couple plays today we'd like to have an extra couple reps at, but Coach wanted to get everybody back home for Thanksgiving.
Was that report yesterday that Colin was going to be getting the first team reps in practice? Is that accurate?
Colin's been getting pretty similar to what he got last week. I mean, he's getting some of the reps, and Alex is getting some of the reps, and that's how it gets divvied up. And it's more play-by-play than first team reps, second team reps. Really don't know what that means, but the reps are divvied up accordingly.
There's another report that Coach Harbaugh told Alex that he had a really good start. And just to clarify that, his words saying that didn't occur.
No decision. I'll repeat that no decision has been made.
Who's been the scout team?
Well, Scott has taken most of the scout team reps, and I know Alex has taken some, and Cap has taken some. So just everybody's working together. A team. Everybody's working as a team.
About the Saints defense, how different is it than the one you faced then?
Great question. It's a little bit of a hybrid. It's part. They have kept some of what they did last year, and then they've combined it with what some of what the Rams have done. So it's very multiple. It's a lot of different looks, and they've gotten better as the year went on, and they've got really good players, and we got Vilma, who's a great leader, and Will Smith, who's one of the best defensive ends, one of the most physical guys you'll see, and they're just getting better as it goes. So we've got our work cut out for us, and we know that their whole team, they have a great formula for winning there. With their offense, defense, and special teams. So it's going to take a complementary team effort here to go down and beat the Saints.
Regardless of the quarterback, who on that defense or what about that defense is a key or focal point, something that the Saints really try to confuse guys with?
Mainly protections. I think we as a staff have a lot of respect for their staff and how they try to attack protections. They understand what the offense is doing and how they protect. It's obvious that they study it, and then they try to violate it. And they've got good players, so that's a lethal combination. But a multitude of overload blitzes at times, And then at times they make you think they're bringing an overload blitz, and then everybody drops. So, they've got it all, and it's graduate work is what it is. It's graduate level football. So, and they're good at it. So,
Catalyst there?
not really. I mean, they all are. It's not like you can just say, "Hey, there's Roman Harper. This is what's going to happen." No, they've definitely pretty diverse at this point.
Greg, is there any lingering resentment over what was said about your offensive players before the playoff game of the Cape League? Greg Williams had to say what he's doing for defense.
I don't think so. I don't think there's any resentment whatsoever. What was said in the past is just that. It's the past. It's irrelevant. And I think our players are really focused on 2012 and how important this game is to our season.
Joe, yesterday said you guys are on pace to have more 10-yard runs than any team in NFL history. What do you attribute that to?
It's a lot of things. It's players executing plays, good players executing plays, and I hate to minimalize things, but when you really cut down to it, I don't care what play you have, and I'll just tell you from a coaching standpoint, you might have the best play in the world, and you know it is, and you see the defense, and you say, "Oh, here we go, man, this is going to be great," and then somebody makes a mistake or got beat physically. It's the ultimate So I think we've all learned as coaches over the years, no matter what you draw up, it's the players getting it done that matters. And I think our offensive line, our wide receivers have been a very big key part of those extended runs down the field. I think when you look at our receivers relative to most in the league, you'll see them working a little bit. I think they work better than anybody down the field blocking. So tight ends, running back, Bruce Miller, who I think is very, just a dynamic fullback in his ability to adjust and make the appropriate block as he approaches it, which changes all the time. And our backs, Frank leading the way, Kendall, and our other backs are working real hard too. But so it's a lot of things. It's everything, and I think it starts with coaches' commitment to running the football and being balanced and devoting time and effort to it in practice.
Credit to you, your name comes up quite often now when talking about head coaching candidates around. Have you heard anything from Cal? Is there any interest on your part in the Cal?
I am so focused on what I'm doing right now. There's one, I feel any thought or anything that would distract me from the task at hand for the 49ers to me would not be appropriate. So I don't know, to answer your question, and I'm focused on one thing, and that's continuing to get better every week here and winning the next game.
Did you have any interviews?
No, self-scouting. Yeah. Yes.
Harbaugh turned Collins performance A++, which is quite good. Were you as impressed as he was?
Yeah, I thought Colin handled the quarterback position, his duties in this offense, extremely well, just as Alex has, and thought it was a really good performance on a lot of levels. Not just what happened after the ball was snapped, but managing the huddle, getting us up to the line, getting things done as we prescribe them, and the beauty of having a quarterback like Alex Smith and Colin Kaepernick is, what a situation to be in. Alex was a couple weeks ago, he's 19 for 21 or something. What was it? 18 of 19. I mean, and he's befallen by injury, and Colin steps in and performs the way he does. So, that's a great situation to be in, and but what's happened up to this point is history. It's all about going down to New Orleans and trying to find a way to get the win.
Does he have a young guy like that? Does it take more of a village to kind of help him? Even pre-snap, guys.
I think it doesn't matter. I think everybody has to do their job, and whether whichever quarterback's playing, that is very important. It takes a village no matter what. if nobody's blocking properly and guys are just running free at the quarterback, hey, a play or two, he can make something happen. But over the course of a game, that takes an effect. Not being able to run the football effectively and putting ourselves in poor down and distance situations on third down, that kind of stuff, that all just falls on his shoulders at some point, whoever's in the game.
Getting back to, you said no decision's been made on the starter. When you see a report saying that a decision has been made, does that bother you, and is that something you have to address with both your quarterbacks?
That's something that, the door is always open. We always communicate, but really do not pay much attention to what's going on. Reported, not reported, rumored, that stuff. Don't pay any attention to it. Our focus is on the team, and what, those that are interested in helping us win. So.
Greg, it seemed like, some people expected the offense with Collins starting to look maybe different with his skill set and his running ability. It seemed like he was largely a pocket passer, and the plays didn't look dramatically different. I mean, if that's accurate, and was that encouraging to you that he's at that number right now?
I think a lot of what he did was encouraging. The plan was very similar for he and Alex, and as you know, the decision wasn't made until late in the week. We didn't know exactly what was going to unfold, so you really couldn't go into the game with two separate game plans. And I thought our players, our offensive line, did a great job. The backs ran hard. Guys made plays down the field, and but as far as the specific game plan goes, it'll tilt one way or the other a little bit, but it won't be that different.
Are you saying that game plan was an Alex Smith game plan, and Colin Kaepernick basically ran a game plan that was designed for Smith?
Well, it's 49ers game plan, but it was very similar. If Alex had been in, it probably would have been very similar.